所以如果有3个答案都是对，所以意思说都可以吗？没关系，还是有不同的意思 ？What do you guys think? 3个字都一样的意思吗？不一样的意思。So if we put these different words here, we get a different sentence. Okay? It's really noisy here. What's noisy? Right? 大声是哪里来的? If this is a restaurant, where's the noise from? People talking, right? So, when we say it's really noisy, how can you talk about business with a restaurant like this? We use with for a situation. With a class like this, sometimes I get pretty annoyed because I ask questions and I don't get answers. With a class like this, sometimes it's easy to just say, screw it. Right? But with a class like this, there are always some students who want to learn. So if I can be patient and push a little bit more, maybe someone will learn something, right? So with, we can use it that way. With a restaurant like this, how can you talk about business? 真是可以, right? 还有意思. Over a restaurant, when you use over has different meanings for talking. Here, she told me over the telephone. This is my意思. What does over mean here? Like, there's a telephone on the floor, and she's here, I'm here, we talk over the phone. 是这样子吗? You said? Through, right? So, I'm talking on the phone, she's talking on the phone, we talk over the phone, okay? It's from the old times when phones had a line connecting them. So we talk over a phone line, okay? But we're not talking through a restaurant. So what does over mean with this? What does over mean when we talk about noise? For example, when students are talking to each other, and other students are talking to each other, and it's really noisy, and the teacher has to talk louder and louder to talk over the students, right? Over there just means a higher volume, right? 比较大声的. So, how can you talk about business over all of this noise? 这个人都是很大声讲话，所以你要比较大声讲话, right? How can you talk about business that way? 所以 over 也可以. At is the normal answer. 是哪里的? 所以可以用 at. If the question is where are we? We are at school, at home, at a restaurant. 所以 at 可以用. Alright? But in is probably better. In 是比较好的，因为 at a restaurant could be outside. Right? Here's the restaurant, and we're talking here. Like at. I am at the door. 意思说什么？就你们，我在门旁边，我在门很靠近, right? I can be close to the door, I can be next to it. Those are at. I'm at the door. So, at a restaurant, 不一定说的是餐厅里面, right? It doesn't always mean in. So, this is the best answer, but these are all okay. Okay? 如果这个你觉得是比较难的, it's okay. prepositions are always a problem. 介系词都有问题，一定有问题，因为有很多的这个介系词。Right? We have a lot. How many do you think we have? 这个中的字，英文有几个
30。
你们觉得呢？英文的介系词有几个 ？How many does Chinese have? 中文有几个？差不多。30、100、200、300。Well, if you want to understand English prepositions, start with Chinese ones. 英文有差不多300的。We have about 300, but mostly we only use 50 of them. All right? 50个是最用的， how do you say the most used?
最常用。
Okay, yeah. So they're hard. 它们是比较难的，所以需要了解英文的介系词。你可以跟中文介系词开始 start with Chinese ones. Okay, 好，这个句子有问题吗？还好吗？ Okay. This one, the words are a bit longer, but try see. 已经念
The research ranked
automobile
companies according to sales
and financial position. Okay, so if we talk about a word that goes with another word, 中文也有这个问题, right? You always have this kind of problem in every language. 这个两个字可以放一起，这个两个字不可以. All right? It's one of the important parts of learning words. When we use words, when we learn them, we need to know what things go together. Like, for example, cell phones and learning don't go together, right? If you want to learn, turn it off. When you are talking about clothes, there are some words that go with this kind of thing. So, for example, this shirt, okay, it has a hole in it. Is my shirt broken? Can I say that in English? My shirt is broken? No, that doesn't make sense. What do you say in Chinese?
Poor.
Yeah, but usually in English you translate that as broken.
Right.
But that doesn't work. In English we can say it is torn, like paper. Paper can be torn, right? It's soft. You can't break paper. Look, it's not breaking. 没有办法, right? You can't break it if it's not hard. This I can break, but it's metal, so it won't be easy to break it. I can dent it. If I hit it hard on the corner, it will put a dent, right? But that's not the same thing. This I can break, but then break means something different, right? If it's a machine and it's broken, 意思说它没有办法用, right? It doesn't work anymore. So break doesn't go with every word. I can't break a book. I can break the binding. All right? If I want to, I can crack this open and then the book will come apart. I don't want to do that. Right? So words sometimes can go together, sometimes can't. We don't talk about performing sales. When you sell something, what can we call that? You don't perform sales, you... Well, what about this word here? What kind of word is it? 它是什么字？这边用的是名词、动词、形容词是什么字？
Now.
Here it's a noun, right? So if we're talking about sales here, what kind of verb can go with sales? Anybody? You do sales, you perform sales, we don't have a lot of verbs that go with this noun. You can sell something. 动词可以用，它可以用受词 right? If you have a verb, that can have an object. You sell books, you sell food. But you work in sales, right? Or we can put this with another noun, a sales representative, sales department, sales performance. It can go with another noun. 两个名词在一起可以用的。It's like a textbook, classroom, video recorder, light switch. 都是两个名词在一起 right? We call that a compound noun. 中文也有。So, OK， 所以这个句子，它的字比较难的，但是也可以问 ，you can still ask。这不可以吗？有问题吗 ？OK。All right, try this one then. 这个一起念。
Relax. Act natural. Just be yourself. But when you are nervous, how can you be yourself?
OK， 请问这边写的句子是还好吗？还是有点奇怪？ If this is someone talking to you, 不用担心，没关系。有句子吗？还是没关系？ Do we have a subject and a verb there? Not really, no. What kind of 关系没有 yeah, but it's a phrase. 不用担心 you don't need to worry. 没有句子 there's no subject.